man this nation needs.
Banks Jenkins.
A real man to expose their secrets. He will speak the truth.
I will speak the truth.
Truth Serum.
Mom, I gotta go. Welcome to another episode of Truth Serum. I'm your host, Banks Jenkins, and I want you to be scared. I want you to be very scared because right now, at this exact moment, we are experiencing a global takeover. It's the end of democracy as we know it. And it's all about this, the high table. What is the high table? Well, no one really knows. The high table appears to be a cabal with a global reach and a willingness to kill. And folks, we've got so much information that we need to share with you. So for that, we go to the Banks Vault. This is where we keep all the evidence given to us by our Truth Militia members. All the evidence. What do we have? Let's take a look. Suspicious-looking garbage men. We've got gunfights at Russian nightclubs. We've got gold bullion in taxi cabs. We've got subway knife fights. We've got bodies falling off of hotel roofs and then disappearing. We've got an altercation in the ancient text aisle of the public library. Now look, all of these instances, they're not circumstantial. They have meaning. They all tie together with one big operation, and that operation is here. The Continental Hotel. Go to Yelp. Will you find a review? No, you will not. Go to bookings.com, go to hotels.com, go to Mr. and Mrs. Smith, go to travelzoo.com. Zilch, okay? How do you have a hotel that has no way to book, no reviews, and not even a website? Are you getting angry yet? Because I am. Take a look at this footage we have of a very loyal militia member, Truth Militia, trying to get inside this hotel, the Continental Hotel. See how far he goes.
Deserves to know the truth about the Continental.
Now, all you truth or nots, I want you to help me figure out this conspiracy. So call us now. The phones are open. You're on with Banks Jenkins.
Hi, Banks. Longtime fan of your show. So yeah, I run the clock repair shop just down the street from the Continental. The people I see going in there are very bizarre. Lots of tattoos, overcoats, top hats, furs, and an occasional dog.
Dogs? It's dog friendly? All of these things are connected. I've got some information for you that is gonna blow your mind. Blow your mind. It's not one hotel. It's a global network. The high table. It's everywhere. What do they want? What do they need? What are they looking for? What are they after? Well, tune in next episode and we will go further down this rabbit hole.
The man this nation needs.
Banks Jenkins.
A real man to expose their secrets. He will speak the truth.
I will speak the truth.
Truth Serum.
Today, we're gonna kick it off with an update on our high table investigations. And let me tell you, kids, I'm speaking to a lot of insiders here at the CIA, the FBI, the TGI, you name it. They're all confirming what I've been trying to tell you. And so it's really good to know that. You see this little guy? It's a cell phone. What does this have to do with the truth? Everything, baby. I have reason to believe that the high table is manipulating our cell networks. One of the very loyal Truth Militia members, he works at a cell zone on 49th Street. He sent me this. At precisely 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, a complete network outage took place across America. That's nationwide, baby. Concurrently, eyewitnesses reported that at that exact instant, a select group of high table insiders received identical text messages, the same one everywhere. And what was that text message? Excommunicado. Try to look it up. What did I find? Latin! What does that mean? Well, let's put the pieces together, people. It means that this goes all the way to the top. Am I crazy? Am I danger to myself, like my ex-wife says? Am I danger to others, like my ex-wife says? Am I in danger? Am I? No, goddammit, because this is real. Truth Militia, we are so close. We are so close of blowing the lid off of this thing. Let's go to the phones, shall we? We've got Albert from Bushwick. Albert, baby, talk to me. What do you got?
Hi, Banks.
Hi.
I sell hot dogs out in Central Park on Literary Walk, and right after that call came through, I see a guy running with this dog.
A dog? There it is again, a dog.
But then I see a few people all dressed real nice who just got a text, like, you know, when my phone was out, theirs were turning on. So they start running after the guy, and they had guns, and I don't know, man, something's going on.
Was there a priest involved?
A what?
Somehow this man is involved, deeply, deeply involved. You magnificent bastard, who are you? Talk to me. Let's go back to the phones. You're on.
Hey, Banks. So a buddy of mine was out on a date with a girl who I think might be involved in all of this. She's got kind of a rockabilly retro look, and she says she works as a switchboard operator for some kind of cell service that could be wrapped up in all this.
You globalist pig.
What?
You commie. You...
No, I'm serious. Banks, please.
How stupid do these people think we are? There is not a phone system in the world that would use a switchboard, and if there was, the high table wouldn't be stupid enough to use it. Truth Militia, do not give up. We will get to the bottom of this. Have faith. We got your back. Tune in next week as we continue on our quest to free the minds of the American people.
The man this nation needs.
Banks,
A real.
Look, a lot of people would love to be as masculine as I am.
He will expose their secrets.
You gotta question everything.
He will speak the truth.
I will speak the truth.
Truth Serum.
Do you ever get this feeling that your heart is pounding, and I mean like really pounding, and everything slows down? But that was me yesterday working this high table case. And then again this morning, after I get back from the hospital, I come straight here because I want to be back with you and talk to you about what I have figured out. The high table wants you to look high. They want you looking at the elites. Why? Because meanwhile, the real action is low. How low? Street people, homeless people. That's how low. Say this. It's a vast, vagabond global conspiracy. They're using trash, they're using pigeons. The soup kitchen's probably in on this, because that's how the high table does its dirty work. See this man? Hi, Steve Jobs. Where'd you get that cell phone? Oscar the Grouch? You expect us to believe that you can afford a cell phone this sophisticated? What do you need to talk about? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you need to talk about this. What do we have here? We've got a man in black riding a horse through lower Manhattan being chased by a motorcycle gang. And there's no police presence anywhere, not a single cop anywhere. So let's do the math here, okay? I go to my ex-wife's house with a weapon that I have a legal license to carry in the state of New York, and somehow the cops are there in 10 minutes. Why? Because of harassment. Okay. Meanwhile, these guys are running amok, going crazy through the city of New York, and not a single cop anywhere. And also, let me show you this. 2 tour buses. We've got reports of 2 tour buses driving through the streets of Manhattan. And where they're parking right here. The frickin' Hotel Continental. And who is on this tour bus? We've got a gaggle of tall, muscular men dressed in Kevlar armor with weapons. And these are some strong pups, I'm telling you. Open your eyes, people. Our city, our country, our democracy, our constitution, our values, our basic principles are under siege. Give me a call. Phones are open. We've got a Judy Cater on the line? Judy, talk to me. What you got?
Hello, Mr. Jenkins. I've been enjoying your show quite a lot. It would be a real shame if it were to end.
Excuse me?
It would be a shame to see all your hard work go out the window, as they say. Wrap up your little investigation. This will be your only warning.
Let's go to break.
The man this nation needs. A real.
Look, a lot of people would love to be as masculine as I am.
He will expose their secrets.
You gotta question everything.
He will speak the truth.
I will speak the truth.
Truth Serum.
Before we start, folks, I just want to remind you to remain calm because what I'm about to tell you is going to alter your perception of the city and of the entire world as we know it. Now, you may have heard about a gas leak at Grand Central Terminal. Well, we have reason to believe that's not what happened, so take a look at this. This is a shot that commuter chick posted on Instagram. You were with us all along, you beautiful, long-haired Adonis. This man, I believe, is at the core of everything. He is at the nexus of the high table. We're dealing with a supremely powerful criminal underworld, and wherever this man goes, he leaves a wake of terror behind him. Dead street performers on the subway. Man in black. Shots fired at Lincoln Center. Man in black. Dead people, bodies, all along the hotel at Ballet Russe. Man in black. And I'm researching all of this, and this phrase keeps coming up wherever I go to these crime scenes. That phrase is Baba Yaga. We know that over the past few weeks, in New York, Morocco, and Rome, there has been a rash of seemingly random murders, right? Which have been covered up by the mainstream fake news. And we know that this man is at the center of everything. Thanks to a very loyal truth seeker on the dark web, is this. Redact. $14 million. This $14 million is a bounty. A bounty on this man's life. And the answer to all of this is the Continental Hotel, the final bastion, the unbreachable fortress of the high table, or so they thought. Because folks, right now, for the first time ever, we are bringing you exclusive footage from inside the hotel.
All right, Truth Militia, we finally made it inside the hotel. There's a lot of marble. There's some statues. Got bellhops, a lot of bellhops. They might be armed, I cannot tell. What I can confirm, Banks, is that these are very well-dressed individuals.
We lost the feed. We lost the goddamn feed!
Thanks, Jenkins. You've been warned, but you refuse to do things the easy way. Now we'll try it the hard way. A bounty of $3 million has been placed on your head. It'll be going live and, look at that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,